गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू वैल्यू टॉक्स, जहाँ पे हम कोशिश करते हैं कि हम आप सबको गाइड करें ऑन वेरियस एस्पेक्ट्स एंड वी गिव वैल्यू. दिस इज टुडेज टॉक इज अबाउट cyber security, the career in cyber security A to Z. We want to cover the things जिसके बारे में ज़्यादातर लोगों को बहुत सारे डाउट रहते हैं कि हम suitable, whether I am suitable or not. बहुत सारे myths रहते हैं. कैसे, how to test waters, और किस तरीके से मैं पता लगाऊं कि मैं सूटेबल हूं कि नहीं हूं विदाउट स्पेंडिंग टू मच ऑफ मनी. एंड उसके अलावा और कौन कौन सी लाइन है. डू आई हैव टू बी वेरी टेक्निकल, क्या मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा टेक्निकल एक्यूमेंट की ज़रूरत है, क्या ये हैकिंग है. जिस तरह के भी सवाल हैं, किस तरह के जॉब प्रोस्पेक्ट्स हैं, जो भी सवाल है आपके दिमाग में, वो सारे के सारे वी विल ट्राई एंड रिमूव दोज डाउट्स टुडे. And for that, we have with us Commander Bhim Reddy. Bhim, are you there? Hi,
Yes,
hi,
sir.
Bhim. Good to be back with you, Bhim, again. I will just give a brief introduction about Bhim. Bhim is a naval officer, and he's founder and CEO of a brand called the Hacker Central, which was earlier known as, and the holding company still remains as, the Offensive Defense Cyber Solutions. Right, Bhim? And
Correct.
they are into providing training on cybersecurity, and they have practical labs for that. And he also offers consultancy to multinationals as well as government agencies, and they have tie-ups with various institutions here as well as abroad. So Bhim has been in IT division of Navy, and thereafter he made a career for himself. In fact, he's an entrepreneur in the field of cybersecurity and best person to answer all the questions which we have. So welcome, Bhim.
Thank you, sir. Good to be here. Good morning, everyone.
So morning, everyone. We'll just go ahead without wasting much time. I can see some old pals. Rakesh Pillai, I can see you there, and many others. Thank you so much for joining. And so before that, if you people have not joined Value Talks, let me tell you, Value Talks is one of the fastest growing. But I mean, what are the kind of training which you people give? We have not covered those. And what kind of setbacks you have had?
So setbacks is basically, first I'll answer the setbacks and we'll go to the kind of training that is. Setbacks is basically, entrepreneurship. When you enter into an entrepreneurship venture, the startup world especially, you go with, you hear a lot of stories that, so many startups raise so much of money and there is a thing. But the reality is very different, because for every 200 startups that, India has in our the successful startups actually who go into a stage of really profit making within a reasonable period of 1 year or so is maybe about 10. So it's hardly 5% of the startups are actually successful. Though people struggle, some people might the curve is faster, but generally the curve is very, very slow and the funding scene is not good. That means you have to put your own money and then, sustain, build teams. Getting money from outside, it's not that easy, especially if you're not a product-based company. If you're not a product-based startup, that means if you don't have a SaaS product, software as a service product, then it is difficult to survive in the industry. But yeah, over a period of time, it is almost like on-job training. You figure out ways and means, and the background in the service really helps, right? So whatever happens, you're resilient. So, you will face setbacks in form of financial crunch. Also, maybe you started out with the company with 4 people and finally you ended up with 2 people, you had differences with others. These kind of things do come into picture. Then there are some deals you make and then those deals break sometimes. So those are also kind of setbacks that you face, right? So yeah, the courses. Yeah. And so what we are doing is a bit differently than a lot of people who are doing cybersecurity training in India, is that we are establishing ourselves as a independent certification agency or a certification body, a private certification body. right? And also an edutech. We are in the edtech space, using technology for education, edtech space. So a lot of people who are, say, cybersecurity training companies in India do train people to take those certifications. For example, like PMP, for example. PMP is not exactly cybersecurity, but I take the example of PMP. A certification is given by an agency called PMI USA, Project Management Institute USA, but there are authorized training partners all over the world. So there are some people in India also, there are some veterans also who are doing this, who train people to take this certification, and then the student is left to take those certifications and um, spend some money and take those certifications. So this is how normally people do. But what we are doing is, we are having our own certification programs. We may be affiliated with certain organizations which are already in the industry, but we are organized as an independent. So for that, what we do is we also train people. Not only train people, our focus is on skill development. Skill development is basically you have to sit down and work on simulated environment. We provide labs for people to work in a simulated, it's exactly like how flight simulator works. It's like that, a pilot. Once you go into flight simulator, only then you become the real pilot, not in the classroom. So that is the funda that we bring in. And we have got 3 levels of certifications with our certification and courses. One is the intermediate level, or more of a basic level. It is for 3.5 to 4 months of course, for mostly for entry level people, like somebody who's just a fresher or from the college up to say 3-4 years of service. And then it is, there are 2 paths, blue and red. I mean the defensive security and the offensive security. In the blue path, we've got something like security analyst. In the red path, we've got something like a junior penetration tester, right? And then we go to the advanced level, which is certified cyber blue professional, we call it as, which is a 9 months. You have to learn for 9 months. And also after 9 months, you give an exam, which is a difficult exam, and get your certification. By the end of this 9 months, you are ready for the industry. If you are a working professional at a level of maybe 5 years or more experienced, up to 30 years, 40 years experience, whatever it is. But how it has been designed is, it starts from absolute foundations, basic networking, basic Linux operating systems, to how web works, how things work and all that, and take it to advanced subjects like digital forensics and penetration testing and ethical hacking, all the other things. Like it's a very gradual kind of a certification. Okay, so since we are new in the market and it takes time for people to establish as a brand, we have also partnered with certain universities to deliver these programs. For example, this 9 months course that I'm talking about, we are also offering that course as in partnership with a university called like D.Y. Patil International University, Pune, as a PG diploma. So it becomes a PG degree for people, right? The curriculum is same. You can take ours. Apart from our certification, you also get a university degree. We have partnered with an international university called State University of New York, SUNY Potsdam, US. So they also offer another certification, so that along with our certification, you get a university degree. Because we are not as well known as maybe, ISACA or like PMP I was talking about. Till the time we'll go with the universities. We are also running education courses in cybersecurity, focused on cybersecurity, again with some universities, higher education courses. Like there's an MTech, we are delivery partners for the MTech, to delivering MTech with the MIT University in Pune. There are 2 colleges, MIT ADT and MIT WP. So we run their MTech programs also. So this is our working model. So there are intermediate courses, which are short-term 3.5 to 4 months courses for beginners. And there are these advanced level courses, which about 8-9 months of courses. And then we have the higher education, which is MTech also, which is 2 years.
Sure. लेकिन जो क्रक्स पूछना था ना मुझे, एक तो I have 2 questions. One question I will not ask because I think somebody from the audience will ask. But the first question which is there, वो ये है कि वैल्यू टॉक फैमिली के जो मेंबर्स हैं, उनके लिए क्या डिस्काउंट है अगर कोई ज्वाइन करता है तो?
Sure.
If somebody wants to join.
Definitely, we'll give, like, for example, this particular for intermediate course, the 9 months course costs 1,05,000. It was 1,25,000. We reduced 1,05,000 for mine. For value talks, I give a flat 15,000 discount and make it 90,000 rupees. Remember, it's a 9 month course. The same
So
course, the
please,
PG,
please,
yeah.
can you share a link wherein
Okay,
they
sure.
can?
I'll share a brochure after this, and I can
Yes,
share.
please.
Like for example, this PG diploma course with DY Patil University. It is a 9 month course. I've already spoken to the university. The fees is 1,65,000 rupees. For certain categories, they have agreed to give. From my side, I've already told them for veterans and armed forces people, flat 20,000 discount is there on that. So where it costs 1.65 lakhs, it will cost 1.45 lakhs for.
No, 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 Bhim. I'm not talking about that discount. You see, we are veterans.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to spend every penny very wisely.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm asking is that you share a discount or whatever link
Yeah.
with us so that we can broadcast in our particular
Definitely, sir.
community,
Definitely. This particular
and you
course,
would come to know that all these people have come. So whatever you have spoken with the university, over and above that, what you can give is what we are looking at.
sure,
Okay.
sure.
So
Anything for
right.
our
So
community.
I
Yeah.
think so. You please do share that link so that you will come to know that it's from the Value Talk fraternity, and that is the value we provide. Thank you, Bhim. Thank you so much for being here and guiding us in this particular career journey, how to go about it. I'm sure कि बहुत सारे लोगों को बहुत सारी चीज़ें क्लियर हुई होंगी, and जो थोड़े बहुत डाउट्स रह भी गए होंगे, so now they can link with you, they can send queries to us, and we will try and find the answers. And for everyone else, thank you so much. आप लोग वैल्यू टॉक के साथ जुड़े. I still request everyone, give it a wide this thing, share the links in your particular communities, in your particular groups, so that more and more people can join Value Talk family and benefit from it. There is an immense value hidden in this particular platform, and we are growing at a phenomenal rate. So, and it is all because of you, because of our members. Thank you so much for joining.